There's nothing left for me of days that used to be. I live in memory among my souvenirs. Some letters tied with blue, a photograph or two. I see a rose from you.
Now Center didn't have a good reputation either for the same reason. So in 1940, we changed the name to Skokie. And when the war ended, we had the building boom that we've been waiting for 20 years. This is St. Peter's Church in 1928. Watch the changes that occurred. Old Orchard was built in the 50s. The Edens Expressway was built right through the center of Niles Township. Then the Skokie Swift opened. There's 130,000 people in Niles Township now. The whole feeling of a small town is gone. It's like we're just an extension of Chicago. There's been so much change, it's hard to believe.
Tuesday, November 17th.
We will march in full uniform on the streets of Skokie on Independence Day.
In 1977, the American Nazi Party plunged a quiet Chicago suburb into chaos.
My name is Frank Collin. I am the party leader of the National Socialist Party of America.
Death to the Nazis! Death, death, death!
25 or 30 members of a ragtag Nazi party in Chicago want to parade through Skokie.
If they bring the swastika here, there is nothing will keep me from fighting.
Danny Kaye heads an award-winning cast in Skokie next Tuesday, November 17th.
I'm George Blumeiser. I was born in Niles Center, now known as Skokie, on the 2nd of May, 1898. It's the same day that Dewey took Manila. My father had a store on the corner of Lincoln and Oakland Street. That's Dad's old place. There was the saloon. There was the bank. This I know is Oakland Street. I say this, at one time you could stand down here on the corner of Oakland and Lincoln, shoot a cannon east and not hit anything. Now look at it.
My name is Otto Conti. I was born in 1905. I was born where now stands the 6 Point Cleaners on Dempster and Grosse Point Road. Believe it or not, this used to be our house key. This used to be our lock. Why we had such big keys or locks, I don't know. Our doors were never locked anyway.
My name is Irene Alma Clem. I was born June 21st, 1895, where the savings and loan is now, you know. He built the corner store there. When I was 5 years old, we moved away from the store. We moved into the big house that was on the corner. See, that's me. Oh. That's my little dog. And so we moved in there in 1900. We even had a windmill. We're running water in the house. It was the first house that had plumbing. You'll just cry when you think that my sister had that thing torn down and sold it at the gas station.
Getting to the dance hall was quite a feat in itself. Just dirt roads. And if it rained, you were just out of luck.
I remember my mother telling us a story about when she was, one evening rather, the whole sky lit up and they heard this terrible thump. And back in my grandfather's property, which is in back of the Legion Hall at that time, the meteor made a hole about the size of a foundation. For several acres around it, the ground was so hot that it baked the potatoes right in the ground.
Well, I got my first car when I was about 17 years old. And I believe I paid about $150 for it then. It was used. But it was really something to own an automobile at that time. And when you were 17 years old, you were really somebody to own a car. But we would just cart around night after night, burn up the gas, and just go sightseeing and maybe see if you could see some girls and, hi, honey, you know, pick them up.
But fellas didn't go to girls like you do now in that sense, I don't think. You'd meet the girls at the dance place, maybe you'd pick them up.
Dances were held every Saturday night. One in Lincolnwood at Leo Breeze, and it was called Testville at that time. And the other one here, it was called Alf's, A-L-F. And on Saturday nights, that was the only recreation they had here, and they were packed with the youngsters.
We always got strict orders from home. Now, don't you let anybody get fresh with you, you know, stuff like that. So we all stuck, you know, hung together. We didn't go with boys. There was just a bunch of us girls would go.